Hi. I was just in there putting some tools away. I've been doing some garden work here in the yard today, and I put my tools away earlier, and then, of course, after I've been working outside, there's something I always do. You know what it is? It's this. Washing the dirt off my hands. But you know what happened to the sink in the shed? The water didn't go down the drain the way it's supposed to. Something's wrong with the drain in the sink. So then, you know what I had to do? I had to go into the house and take the telephone and do this. Right, I called somebody on the telephone to ask if he could fix the sink. As a matter of fact, I said, hello, is Mark the Repairman there? This is Mr. Dressup, and I've got trouble with my sink. Can you come over? And he's going to come over. Oh, and there's something else that's wrong in the house. In the kitchen, there's something wrong with something in the kitchen, too. You want to guess what it is? All right. See if you can guess what I'm doing now. Cooking. There is something wrong with the stove. It doesn't heat up at all. So when Mark gets here, he's going to be pretty busy fixing the sink and fixing the stove. While we're waiting for him, would you like to do sort of a game with me, along with me? How about, you know, Looby Loo? That's always fun to do. We'll start with our left hand. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. We put our left hand in. We take our left hand out. We give our hand a shake, 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 and turn ourselves about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. We put our right hand in. We take our right hand out. We give our hand a shake, 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 and turn ourselves about. And here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. We put our left foot in. We take our left foot out. We give our foot a shake, 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 and turn ourselves about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. We put our right foot in. We take our right foot out. We give our foot a shake, 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 and turn ourselves about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. We put our whole selves in. We take our whole selves out. We give ourselves a shake, 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 and turn ourselves about. And turn ourselves about. And turn ourselves about. Aha, very good, very good.
Here I am,
Here you are, here you are, here you are. Hi, Annie.
Hi, Mr. Dressup.
Oh, Annie.
What?
You remember Mark the Repairman, the man that comes to fix things?
Mark the Repairman.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the one who does yo-yo tricks?
You're right, that's the same one.
Oh, yes, I remember him.
Well, he's going to come here today. In a little while, he's going to fix the sink and also fix my stove, I hope.
Oh, I like him. He's funny. Well, when is he coming?
He should be here in 5 to 10 minutes, I would say.
5 to 10.
Yeah.
You have a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my granny says that when I can tell time my very own self, that maybe I can have a watch of my own.
Well, that'd
But
be nice.
I don't know how to tell time yet.
Well, I know. It's pretty hard to tell time.
Can you teach me how?
Well, you can't really teach somebody how to tell time just like that, Annie.
No.
It takes a while to do it because there's so many things to understand about
Yes,
it. But
I guess.
wait a minute. I think I got something that might help.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought I had some things to make things with out here.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. What we'll do is make a make-believe clock. And I'll show you some of the things on it. So we can pretend this is the round face
That's
of the
good.
clock.
It looks sort of round like a clock.
A clock has a face, and it also has hands.
Face and hat.
But it's not a person. All right, well, it has numbers all around it, you know.
Yes.
So I'll start. The first number is 1.
1.
Do you know the rest of the numbers?
Well, yes, I do.
Can you say them?
Yes, I can, but I can say a rhyme.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
All right. What's
Okay.
your rhyme?
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight.
Good.
9, 10, a big fat head.
That's right. But you know, on a clock,
What?
there are more numbers than 10.
Oh,
It goes to 10, and then it has 2 more numbers.
2 more numbers?
Mhm.
Oh, I bet they're 11 and 12.
That's right, they are.
Oh.
11, and I'm just making the 12 on this clock now.
Let's
See,
see.
there we are.
That looks like
1,
a
2, 3, 4,
clock.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 12 is at the top.
There's something missing.
What?
The hands on the clock that goes around.
You are so right.
Yeah.
And I can make the hands, I'll make them out of some, it's cardboard here. That's kind of pretty. I'll use this. Now, the hands, there's one that's longer than the other.
Yeah,
That's called the big hand.
the big hand.
And then there's a little hand, too. So I'll just cut this off. So this will be the big hand,
Okay.
this long. And, of course, it's got to have a point.
Yes, it has to have a pointy end.
Mm-hmm. And the hands move around, and they point to the different numbers on the clock. So this will be the little hand.
It should be smaller.
It will be.
Okay.
I'm going to make the ends of them round. Then I've got some little push pins in here. Yeah, there's one right there. That's one of those little things.
Oh,
that pulls
yeah.
out. That'll hold the hands in place. Now, make a hole right in the middle
A
of
hole.
the pin. Make sure it doesn't poke into my hand. There.
Be careful.
Oh, I shall be. Now we have the 2 hands, so this has to go through both of these.
Oh, yeah. I know another rhyme about a clock. I just remembered.
Oh, really? What?
Yes. Hickory, dickory, dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1 and the mouse ran down. Hickory, dickory, dock.
Exactly. Now, what would you say if the clock struck 2?
Oh.
Because then you'd have to rhyme it. So maybe the mouse ran through. The clock struck 2 and the mouse ran through.
Hickory, dickory, stew. No, that's silly.
Here's our clock.
Let's see.
Now, when you have the clock and the big hand is sticking right straight up, pointing right up, right to the 12,
Yes.
well, that means that when this is pointing right up, it's always something o'clock.
Something o'clock.
Yeah, so if you're wondering what o'clock it is, then you
Yeah.
look to see where the little hand is pointing. Now, right now, the little hand seems to be pointing at which number?
Pointing at the 2.
So what o'clock would that be?
2 o'clock?
Exactly. Yes,
Oh.
yes. All right, we'll make another time. Now it's pointing down. Okay, it's right straight up at the 12, but it's pointing down at what other number?
It's pointing at the 5.
Well, what o'clock must it be?
It's 5 o'clock.
Very good.
Time to play.
Yeah. Well, speaking of different times, we'll do this. You guess what I'm doing when it's a certain time. For instance, in the morning,
Yes,
what o'clock is that?
that would be 7 o'clock.
All right, and usually at 7 o'clock in the morning, this is what I'm doing.
You're brushing your teeth.
Nope. I've just gotten up, and I'm brushing my teeth.
That's right.
All right, let's see. Okay. It's
8.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
And 8 o'clock, well, most days I'd be...
You're eating and drinking. Oh, you're having your breakfast.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right, let's say now it's that o'clock.
That's a 10.
Uh-huh.
So it's 10 o'clock.
And at 10 o'clock in the morning, I might be doing this.
What are you doing? You're drawing. You're drawing a picture.
That's right, I'd probably be working.
Okay.
And then, later on, this is now afternoon.
After you had your lunch.
At o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, you might see me doing this.
Well, I guess you're walking outside. You're going for a nice walk on a nice day.
That's right. You're very good at guessing this, Annie. Very good indeed.
Good for me.
Listen.
That's Mark. Hi, Mr. Dressup. Hi, Annie.
Hi, Mark.
Yes?
What are you doing?
Oh, the Stylamander polka.
The Stylamander
The
poker?
Stylamander polka. It's kind of a dance and a song I do. It helps keep me limber. You know, when I'm working, quite often I'm in very, very tight places. And by the time I'm done, my bones are all stiff. So I limber up with the Stylamander polka before any job.
Oh, could I do it too?
Anybody can do it. You give yourself a great big hug.
Oh.
The Stylamander polka, that's lots of fun to do. You never need a partner, 'cause all you need is you. Just listen to that music, then you start to dance. Everyone will wonder just where you learned that dance. Now, turn around to the left. That's great. Turn around to the right. Kick your feet up in the air. You the Mr. Dressup? Oh, pretty high. Now, clap your hands just right. You've done this before, haven't you? Here we go. Now, big hug time. Right now, kicking up the Stylamander polka. That's lots of fun to do. You never need a partner, 'cause all you need is you. Just listen to that music, then you start to dance. Everyone will wonder, where'd you learn that dance? Now, put your hands up in the air. Ooh, very good, Annie. Now, wiggle both your knees. Wag your tail like a puppy.
Oh.
Ooh, good. Once again, clap your hands with me. Very, very good. A big hug once again. The Stylamander polka, that's lots of fun to do. You never need a partner, 'cause all you need is you. Whew. Oh, I'm out of breath now. Well, maybe I should get down to work. You like that, Annie?
Yeah. Oh, are you going to do your work now?
I'm going to do my work now. That's what I came for.
May I come and watch you?
I suppose so, sure.
Well, if it's all right with Mark, you may.
Oh, good. Oh, I'd like to. Okay.
Good, then. I've got some things to do inside, so I'll just leave you two.
Okay, well, I'll see you later, Mr.
See you
Dressup.
later.
Oh, bye.
Well, Annie, would you like to watch me?
Yes.
Or would you like to be my helper?
I'd like to be your helper.
Good stuff. Let's get to work then.
Okay, let's get to work.
Okay, now what I have to do is I'm going to make up some bubble stuff for Granny over at the community center, because they're going to have a big bubble blowing party there, and they need a lot of the bubble liquid. But I've got a new recipe for it. I'm going to try out a little of it first to make sure it works before I make up a big bunch. So the way you do this is, first of all, you start out with half a cup of water. And that is half a cup. Pour it in the bowl. And then you use some dishwashing detergent. 3 of these tablespoonfuls. 1 glub, glub, glub. 2. And what's the next one? 3. 3 of detergent. And then, here's some stuff that's called glycerin. You get this at a drugstore. And that makes the bubbles hold together a little better and makes them a little stretchier, I guess. So we use 1 of these. That's 1 of glycerin and 3 of the detergent. And then, this is the really new part that I'd never heard of before, sugar. Not to make it sweet, but the sugar makes the bubbles a little tougher. So you put in a big pinch of sugar. Then, of course, you have to mix it all up and make sure the sugar gets all dissolved. But don't mix it too hard or you'll get bubbles all over the place. Now this is supposed to work very well. So the next thing to do, once I get this all stirred up, is I'm going to get some things to blow bubbles with. All right, I think that's pretty well mixed. All right, we go over to the counter over here. Walking very carefully so that I don't spill anything. The bubble stuff is very messy and slippery. You know, if it gets on the floor, you could slip and fall. Now, I have some things in here that can be used to make bubbles with. One is a little paper cup, and another is pipe cleaner thing, and then drinking straws. Okay, first I'll make this one. What you do with this, take one of these pipe cleaners or a thin wire, not too thin a wire, just make a loop with it like that. Make the loop as nice and neat and round as you can, and you bend it up so you can dip it in. There, we have that. Now, here's another thing that we have. Little paper cup like this. Make a little hole here that you're going to blow through, but not hard. What you do is dip and blow in like that. And then, this is always interesting, a couple of straws, and I'll tape these straws together like this. And these can make a bubble blower as well. Now, I'm not going to try them out indoors because indoors is not a good place to blow bubbles, is it? Because remember what I said, it's slippery. So let's go outside and see if these bubble blowers are going to blow big bubbles. Have to be even more careful now holding this. There, now here's the place to blow bubbles, outside. And first, I think I will try the straws. Dip them in. Ah, there went some bubbles. Not bad. You have to remember not to blow too hard. Now this one, I'm not sure this is going to work or not, but let's give it a try. Dip it in like that. Makes a bubble, but the bubble doesn't seem to want to... Whoop, went off, but maybe I blew too hard. All right, that one doesn't always work too well. Let's try this.
I like eating your
Oh, listen.
helper.
Oh, that's Annie and Mark. They're coming. I'm going to hide and blow some bubbles at them.
I'm going to help you just come on down. It's kind of nice to have you passing the tools to me every time I needed them.
Yeah, but that sink was really clogged.
All the stuff in there, I found sticks and grass clippings and mud, like somebody
Mud?
was cleaning tools or something.
Oh, well, that was probably Mr. Dressup.
He wouldn't do that in a sink, would he?
Well, I think he might, because he likes to have nice, clean tools.
Yeah, well,
I think
I
so.
thought maybe he'd hose them down on top of the lawn.
What? I think I saw... Did you see a bubble?
I see huge bubbles going by.
I see bubbles. There's bubbles here.
But where would they come from?
There's only one person who'd be blowing bubbles around here.
Who?
Mr. Dressup. Come out wherever you are.
Dress up. Bubbles.
Oh,
Bubbles.
I love bubbles.
I love bubbles, too.
Do you?
Hey, would you like to hear what kind of bubbles I love the best?
Yes.
What kind?
The bubbles in the bathtub. Bubbles in the bathtub. Bubbles on my toes. Bubbles everywhere. Bubbles in my nose. I like bubbles in the bath. There's nothing that can beat 'em. But I learned what not to do. You never eat 'em. 'Cause I ate the bubbles in the bathtub. I thought they smelled so good I took a bite.
Oh.
Bubbles, bubbles in my mouth a bad time. Bubbles are a taste I do not like. Because I ate the bubbles in the bathtub.
Yes?
I thought they smelled so good I took a bite.
Uh-oh.
Bubbles, bubbles in my mouth a bad time. Bubbles are a taste I do not like. Can you blow some bubbles this way, Mr. Dressup? Whoa, that's great.
Oh, those are good.
Bubbles in the bathtub. Bubbles on my toes. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Bubbles in my nose.
Uh-oh.
I like bubbles in the bath. There's nothing that can beat 'em. But I learned what not to do. You never, never eat 'em. 'Cause I ate the bubbles in the bathtub.
Uh-oh.
I thought they smelled so good I took a bite. Bubbles, bubbles in my mouth a bath time. Bubbles are a taste I do not like.
No.
Bubbles, yeah.
That would be yucky to eat bubbles.
Absolutely. Well, I should go back to work now. Would you care to be my helper some more?
Oh, no thank you. I have something I have to do right now.
Okay, well, bye-bye, Annie. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later, Mark. See ya.
Well, let's get back to work now. The problem you have, is it the oven or the stovetop that's not working?
Nothing works.
Nothing.
Nothing at all, no.
Oh, well, I'll look at it. By the way, the clog, it was sticks and dirt and grass clippings and all kinds of... It's fixed now.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right, then. Well, where did Annie go?
Here I am.
Oh, over there. Oh. Well, what are you up to, Annie?
Oh, Mr. Dressup.
Yeah.
I want to make a drawing for Mark.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yes, for a present.
Good.
So I just need some paper. I got my crayon.
Paper. I think I do have some paper out here on this
You
shelf.
do? Oh, that's good. That's perfect, because I'm going to make a pretty picture
Oh,
for
there you
Mark.
are, yes. Here. Oh, and you've got your crayon and everything. Okay.
There. Do you want to watch me?
Well, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind.
All
I'm
right.
going to make a very nice drawing for Mark. He's going to like it, and it's going to be a present for him.
Oh, good.
That's not good. Oh, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not the way I wanted it. It doesn't look like anything. It looks like a scribble.
Well, I think it looks like a very nice scribble.
No. Oh, I want to make a picture, not a scribble. Oh,
Well, shall I get you another piece of paper?
please.
All right, but we'll save this because this could be a very good thing, too. Here. How about there?
Okay, I'm going to start again. It's going to be
All
very good.
I'm going to go in and see how Mark's coming along. What a ha.
Oh, a loose wire. It's all fixed. Job done.
Really?
Yep.
Great, good. Now, you going to send me a bill?
Oh, sure, no problem.
Good.
I'll be on my way now.
Oh, Annie might be a little disappointed if you went right away, Mark. I'll tell you why. She's drawing a picture for you, but she's trying very hard so that it doesn't come out to be a scribble.
Scribble?
She doesn't want a scribble, she said.
Perhaps. She needs a visit from Mr. Scribble.
Mr. Scribble?
Absolutely. I think I have everything I need on the couch over there. Shall we?
Yeah. Now, I'm curious about this.
Now, look in here. Let me see if I've got it. And now comes the arrival of Mr. Scribble.
What a costume.
You like that? I made it myself.
Really?
You know
That's
what?
amazing.
Mr. Scribble could use an assistant.
A helper.
He needs a scribble suit.
Wait till you see what I've got in the tickle trunk, Mark. It's really funny. Sometimes people have ideas that are not the same.
A lovely
It's a
suit.
scribble
It's
suit. And I've
perfect.
got crayons hanging
No,
from it like
there's
this.
nothing here.
Oh, yeah. It's always full of things.
How about this?
Oh, that would be good. That's my bug hat. Got a funny bug on it.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I think
All right,
we're
then.
ready.
All right, then. We'll see you outside in just a few seconds.
Oh, I don't know. This still looks like a scribble to me. Oh, scribble, scribble, scribble. And Mark probably hates scribbling.
Mr. Scribble is coming! Mr. Scribble is coming!
Mr. Scribble?
Mr. Scribble is coming, and here he is!
Oh.
Is that a scribble I see?
Yes,
Why,
sir.
it's wonderful.
Wonderful!
Wonderful.
It's elegant.
Elegant!
It's not really scribbly. It's perfect.
Perfect!
It is?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. And what are you scribbling with?
I've got some chalk in my hand, and I can scribble all day. Scribble, 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 scribble. Why, it's more fun than anything. I really must say I love to scribble, 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 scribble. I better watch where I'm going. I've got some chalk in my hand. I'm drawing on the chalkboard. It's a picture of a band. Why, here's a man with a horn. Here's a big bass drum. I'm drawing on the chalkboard, and it's lots of fun. I could have had a bike for my birthday, but I wanted pens and crayons and chalk. And I know deep inside that there's an artist in me. Well, I'm right. All I want to do is scribble, scribble, scribble. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Oh, scribble, 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 scribble. I better watch where I'm going. I've got some chalk in my hand. I'm drawing on the chalkboard. It's a picture of a band. Well, here's a man with a horn. There's a big bass drum. I'm drawing on the chalkboard, and it's lots of fun to just scribble.
You like scribbling.
Mr. Assistant, I think we should have a blank piece of paper right here.
Blank piece of paper coming right
Blank
up.
piece of paper. Blank.
Yep, there we are.
Perfect. Crayons.
Crayons.
Blue for me.
Good for
I
you.
have
you.
a crayon.
Annie and Mr.
Green for
Dressup.
me.
And on the count of 3,
Yes.
we will scribble on the piece of paper.
All
Ready?
together on the same
All
paper?
together on the same piece of
Oh,
paper.
this is a game.
1,
What?
2, 3.
Scribble,
scribble, scribble. Here's a
Scribble,
3.
scribble, scribble,
What do you got there?
scribble, scribble.
Mine's
Dot, dot,
anything.
dot, dot,
Mine's a
dot,
sun with a
dot,
smile.
Want to change color?
And green for me.
dot, dot,
Hey.
I need to make leaves on my tree.
scribble, scribble.
And is that about it? Are we done?
Oh, all
I think that's
done.
great.
What a wonderful
The
scribble.
best scribble in the world.
This is fun. Mark,
Didn't
I
we do
want
well?
to keep this one. I'm
Sure.
going to keep
Oh,
that.
may I have the one that you scribbled for me?
Oh, yes, you can have
I'll
it.
put this on my
There it is,
wall. Thank you, Mr. Dressup.
Well, oh, Mark, I hope something breaks at the community center where I live, because then you could come over and fix it. You could.
Actually, you can drop by here anytime you want to, Mark, whether we have anything to fix or not.
Well,
Because
thank
we
you
have
very
so
much.
much fun when you're here.
Oh, I love being here.
Now, we've got to be going along. But we'll see you again soon. Until next time, it's bye-bye from...
Mark.
And Annie,
And me.
Mr. Dressup.
Dressup.
Bye.